Stereo.
Attention! Attention! And now we welcome to the grand trivia stage our great leader, our Grand Aquarium Emperor, the trivia master of this age, the past age, the upcoming age, and ages unknown. Please welcome Grand Trivia Master Fluval. Oh, that was a bad noise. Sorry, Master. Let's try again. Fluval. Oh, that's not so. We must find the noise to pay tribute to all 5 dimensions you hold in your control. Yes, the fake trumpet for Fluval.
Hello and welcome to Grand Trivia, the only trivia show in any dimension where the points do matter, and losing will cost you everything. I'm Fluval, Grand Trivia Master of the Grand Aquarium Empire, and with me as always is intern Farquad. Hello, intern Farquad.
Hello, I'm intern Christy. Hello, everyone, I'm intern Christy. It is so...
I'm always ready for my close-up.
Yes, always. What a magical thing to have everyone here today for this incredible round of trivia.
Incredible.
Around the seminal dimension-defining film.
That's right. It's a movie with layers.
Like an onion.
Like an onion.
That's right. There was actually only one dimension that came up with Shrek. There was literally only one. There was no dimension in which, what was it? Chris Farley played Shrek.
Yes.
There's no dimension. Only one dimension ever made Shrek. And it's yours. That's right.
That's right. And if you...
Nothing to lose. That's right, Alice. Because Shrek's the only good thing that your dimension creates.
Hello, Shrek is here. Shrek is here. Franchise owner Shrek.
Welcome, franchise owner Shrek.
And if you want to see more Horde Jedi, be sure to check us out next Sunday. October 16th at 2 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Eastern, where Horde will be playing Day of the Tentacle without being able to see the screen.
Did someone watch Rings of Power?
The one ring to rule them all. I'm sorry,
Spoilers.
I mean... The one ring to rule them all.
Shrek 3D actually happened in other dimensions. So did the other Shreks, but not the first Shrek. Your dimension was the only one that has the first Shrek.
I have been watching the Rings of
Horde, right? Doesn't that sound incredible?
The Rings of
Yes, so everyone does absolutely need to show up because let's talk about a third dimensional being navigating a video game only via sound, but we the viewers can see the screen.
And appropriately enough, it's a LucasArts game.
Right? Oh my god. The levels of that suffering.
Your eyes can deceive you. Don't trust them.
The layers.
Right there. It says I love that, but that is deception. Yeah, by the way, for those who don't know, it's a point and click adventure game.
Potatoes.
Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew.
Think about the delicious, delicious suffering.
Yes, the
that
platform.
This is going to, that we will all be privy to, that we can all comment upon and participate within. Wow, what fun.
intern recollection.
An incredible idea.
Do you know when the last time a game was played on this Twitch channel is?
I'm intern Christy. I think it was over 2 years ago.
It was March 2021.
Oh, baby.
That was the last time we went into the simulation dome. Thank you for the laughs.
Obnoxious and mean. We
And
stand
if you want to
obnoxious
be
and mean.
obnoxious and mean, you can join our game of trivia by going to kahoot.it or using the Kahoot app and entering room code 170997. The last time we went into the simulation dome, we played the Stanley Parable or Space Court.
One of the two.
One of the two. But you can join our game of
maybe.
Shrek. Oh, you're right. Actually, yeah, we did Who's Your Daddy? Where you had to be the baby or the father.
Oh, yeah.
And then we deleted it because that game was weird.
It was a really strange game.
And not very fun.
And not very fun.
No. But you can go to kahoot.it and play a fun game by entering room code 170997 like donkey. I'm sorry. Donkey. Donkey walk run.
Donkey
Hello,
walk
Donkey
run.
Walk Run. Who else will be
Donkey
joining our
walk run.
game of trivia?
Fluval. Can I share the story of seeing Shrek? My story of seeing Shrek for the first time.
Sure, your Shrek fashions.
My Shrek fashions.
Shrek fashions of a dangerous mind.
My Shrek fashions of my dangerous mind. Friends, imagine her. Intern Christy.
Imagine.
A mind little, what was I?
I don't know.
11?
Are you wondering when Shrek came out?
I was 11 years old, friends.
Yeah, you were 11.
11 years on that tiny backwater planet. And where was I? I was in Colma with my fifth grade
Colma,
class.
where the dead outnumber the living.
No. The one with the gold.
Wait, those are different Colmas?
There's one with gold.
Isn't that the one where the dead outnumber the living and you can get free cable TV?
No, it's like near Sutter's Mill. Sutter's Mill, some guy who came along and was like... Coloma. Like a Paloma.
The gold town is Coloma. Colma.
What is a Paloma?
It's a drink.
Okay, thank you, Fluval.
I don't know why. I mean, I know that just because I know things, not because I like agave real, tequila, pomegranate liqueur, grapefruit juice, a lime wedge, and a lemon wedge. It's also
the
a village.
Ones who speak, they do. They give you free cable.
Yes, they do. The village. It's also Paloma is also a village and municipality in the Sabanov district in the Prešov region of northeastern Slovakia. The way you shut the dead keep it, just like Princess Rihanna J. Panzer Shrek 2, the Ginger Blog Man, which is very
Paloma
good.
Scuppies.
And Donkey Walk Run. There's still time for you to join our game. We have 10 questions all about that ogre and his friends.
Fluval,
What?
Back to my story. So I was in Coloma with my fifth grade class, collecting gold. That's right. Treating my plantar's fasciitis. That's right. I was the cool kid whose parents got a hotel room next to where they were keeping the kids. Yes. I was that cool, friends. Intern Christy. And I had a really vivid dream about
I was
Shrek.
created in a vat.
That's true. You were in the endless enclosure.
Yeah.
I had a dream. I had this incredibly vivid dream about Shrek because everyone was talking about Shrek. We were so excited for Shrek. And in my dream, Shrek was in this really awesome spaceship, right? It looked like a Star Wars ship with like more color, like one of the cartoon Star Wars ones. And he was involved in this like massive like intergalactic conspiracy. And then I awoke. And then I saw Shrek, and it was good.
Yes, Lena, we start in Colma.
Yes.
Did I just say I'm a vat fish? Well, I'm decanted from Grand Emperor Aqueon,
Yes,
the boundless enclosure, the endless
boundless
fish tank, the source of all aquatic life.
Yes.
Praise be to Grand Emperor Aqueon and to
Praise be.
Aiden Bernard.
Praise be.
Shrektoberfest. Princess Rihanna J, Panzer Shrek 2, The Ginger Block Man, and Donkey.
That thing where the dads speak?
Yes.
Star Wars? Yes.
Star Wars. I don't understand the plot of Star Wars.
Yes. That fish.
I'm 100% that fish.
But can you imagine telling a small person, an 11-year-old intern Christy, that there used to be a quote-unquote job where all you had to do was like sit by a river all day and look really closely at rocks and categorize them by various levels of prettiness?
Thank you for the raid, Wiz World Live. We're getting ready for 10 questions all about Shrek.
Welcome
and you too can join
to
our
magical
game
kingdom.
by going to kahoot.it or using the Kahoot app and entering room code 170997 like William Mullen, Shrektoberfest, Princess Rihanna J, Panzer Shrek 2, The Ginger Block Man, and Donkey Walk Run.
Donkey!
But don't you worry, we're about to start our game, but you can still join.
Yes.
At any time. You can also use that handy dandy QR code there, but now it's time for question number 1. What?
Oh, Fluval, I was going to ask you when you first saw Shrek.
I've always known Shrek.
Oh, of course.
I'm outside of time and space. Anyway, here's your first question. Who was the first actor cast as Shrek?
Who were
Bill
they?
Murray, Chris Farley, Dan Aykroyd, and Jim Belushi. Eagle-eared listeners will know we did an entire bit about this minutes ago. Yeah, it's Chris Farley.
But moments ago.
Mike Myers took the role after Farley's death, and then they had to redo it, and they also had to re-record the entire thing because first he did it in his like native Canadian accent, and then he was like, "Wait, he should be Scottish."
Yes,
and they re-recorded all of it.
And you know what? I just really admire that in an artist being like, no, you cannot put it out the way it is. We need to redo it.
Eisner would never.
I do think I do think they should release the Farley cut, to be honest.
Eisner would never.
Do you remember?
Do you remember when you were in the Beatles? That was awesome.
Yes.
It's the Chris Farley show from SNL.
Oh.
Where he just like fawns over his guests. It's a talk show where he doesn't ask any questions. He just sort of like, do you remember when you were in this? That was so cool. Do you remember when you were an ogre from a spell? That was something, huh?
Right? When you were an ogre from a spell. Friends, I want to hear your Shrek stories. Tell me about the first time you saw Shrek.
First saw it when he was 13 in theaters and loved that they really stuck it to Disney.
It was a revelation.
Little did he know that Disney would later own his entire childhood.
And this was before I had even seen Star Wars. Fantasy was Intern Christie's whole world.
Oh, I had seen the...
And so I'm like, oh my God.
Intern Forrest knew the wars.
When you got arrested for pot in Japan.
But let's go to our leaderboard where Shrek is in first, Shrektoberfest in second, the Ginger Block Man in third, Boulder from the Void in fourth, and Princess Rihanna, like Princess Fiona.
Oh, I love it.
In fifth.
I was like, wow. I mean, you know, it's never a bad time for a Princess Diana reference. Fuck the monarchy.
Well, no, Princess Fiona. Princess Fiona. Oh, you're right.
But once again,
Princess
fuck the
Rihanna.
monarchy. Fuck the monarchy.
I'm
like
making
in
waffles.
Shrek 3, when he works to install a new king.
Shrek 3?
Yes.
Oh, do you mean Shrek 3D?
Maybe.
Or do you mean Shrek Forever After?
Shrek Forever After.
The room code is 170997. And you can also type exclamation mark trivia to get a direct link into our game. And while you're joining things, Shrek the Third is not Shrek 3D.
No, but I do want to hear your Shrek stories. Tell me.
You passed the test. I knew that Shrek 3D was the Ghost of Lord Farquaad, a 15-minute comedy and short that is rated PG.
Mm-hmm. A Shrek Halloween short in the Netflix list.
You can't fool me.
Thank you. DreamWorks thanks you. DreamWorks thanks you.
I'm inerrant.
You know, we're always in favor of people supporting other media networks. A rising ship, right? Rising tide.
Rising tide lifts all boats.
Lifts all galaxies.
All galaxies.
Yes. You know how the moon affects the ocean? The ocean also affects the moon. Rise that tide.
Father of the Pride died so Shrek 2 could live. Well, you know, I think I've heard that Shrek 3 makes Shrek 2 look like Shrek 1.
Oh, Oh, wow. I love that.
Oh, my
Shrek
good-
was
Yeah.
probably one of the last really nice pre-9/11 movies. And memories for a lot of people. I like when Fluval gets a close-up.
Let's see. What movies? Zoolander.
Fluval likes to make you suffer.
Zoolander?
That's why Fluval didn't go into a close-up when I read that. Because
Let's
you're
see.
suffering because you're not getting what you want, which is Fluval in a close-up. Yeah, Shrek 2 is the best. I have heard this. This I have heard, and I am inclined
Yeah,
to agree.
Shrek definitely looks like it was a strong. I mean,
A what?
oh, that was one of the stronger movies that came out September 2001.
Tell us. Fluval.
Zoolander came out on September 28th, 2001.
Oh.
Healed a broken nation.
It healed a broken
Yeah,
nation.
Shrek.
Okay.
No,
okay.
I mean Zoolander did. Veggietales came out. Veggietales,
The Double D Avenger.
Veggietales, the ultimate silly song countdown came out September 15th,
I need
2001.
A hero.
Where I need a hero.
I need a trivia master.
You know,
at
let's
the
just-
end of the night, and he's gotta be
I think I know
smart,
about
and
Shrek
he's gotta
Retold.
have lasers that can blow up
Is Shrek
planets.
Retold where they like refilmed the bits of
nice.
Shrek, like and stitched it together like they did with the Star War?
That sounds
Glitter came
wonderful.
out September 21st, 2001. The Bible says tomatoes are vegetables, I guess. Ronald Reagan said it, so Veggietales just went with it.
Every scene a different animator. I love that.
I love that idea.
The Bible says tomatoes are vegetables. It does.
Veggietales.
It does.
You know, Veggietales
The
is
same way a theosophical historian can say that most people in the 1800s did not know anything about India. I'm angry.
Did you know that Veggietales aired on NBC with the God parts removed?
I'm sorry, can you repeat that, please? for me?
Veggietales aired on NBC with all the God parts cut out.
I like how it still made sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
But you know
kinda
what
nice.
else? You know what else aired on
God,
TV?
that is why I paused because my brain registered what you said, Fluval,
Yeah.
but it heard the God parts.
Yeah.
And I was like, now I'm looking for genitalia in the previous sentence,
Well-
and I don't recall it, so I do need to rehear that.
You know what? So Veggietales, as I was saying, aired on television. You know what else aired on television? The subject of our next question. In addition to 4 feature films, Shrek has starred in TV specials and shorts. Which of these is not one of them? Donkey's Christmas Shrektacular, Scared Shrekless, Shrek the Halls, or Shrek's Swampy Christmas?
What would
3
yours
of these
be named? What
are
would your TV
real.
special be
Fluval's
named? Fluval.
Furious Festival.
Fluval's Furious Festival. I
Yeah.
love that. I would call it like Fluval's Festival of Facts.
Yeah, I like that too.
Fluval's Festival of facts that hurt
Wow.
you, but it starts with an F. What's a
6
word
of
that
you
means
got
hurt
it.
you?
6 of you got it right though. The answer was Shrek's Swampy Christmas. The rest are all real. Donkey's Christmas Shrektacular was a DVD extra. Scared Shrekless aired on NBC, much like Veggietales minus the God parts. And Shrek the Halls aired on ABC.
So when I hear the God parts, the thing that I see is like The Simpsons or whatever, where you only see God's feet. And so, like, to
Yeah.
me, like, the feet are the God parts.
I think it's the 5th finger.
The 5th finger.
Yeah.
It is profane. People didn't want the fruits in Veggietales to enter the kingdom of heaven because they represent trans people. I thought that.
Did you know Jesus isn't in Veggietales because they thought it would be sacrilegious to represent Jesus as a vegetable?
Yeah, see, this is what I was thinking about. Didn't none of the vegetables get to go to heaven because they're vegetables, not humans? Which is gross.
Yes, but don't worry, we can take a deeper dig into Veggietales on
Please.
TV.
Alice, you should order suffering. Order suffering.
For 3 seasons, Veggietales on TV ran on NBC, Telemundo, and Ion Television as part of the Kubo children's programming block from 2006 to 2009. It altered the general format by opening at the front gate of Bob the Tomato's house. Where's them cutting out the God parts? Here we go.
Jesus is free.
After NBC aired the first few episodes of the first season in September 2006, the company chose to edit the episodes to remove religious messages, including references to God. The original sign-off message, "And remember, kids, God made you special, and he loves you very much. Goodbye," was changed to, "Thanks for coming to my house today, kids. See you next week. Goodbye." The changes were made at the request of the network's Standards and Practices Department to enforce compliance with network policies regarding religious neutrality. The original dialogue remained viewable by users of the network's closed captioning feature. So yeah, they just cut the God parts out. I don't know what. I mean, I feel that's exactly what I said.
Weren't the stories Bible stories?
Not all of them.
Okay.
I mean, like, you think Larry Boy, the cucumber superhero, is in the Bible?
Oh, I didn't know. I thought it was all just like Jonah and the whale, but it was like
A
the
lot of it
giant
is.
cucumber that lives in the ocean and the tomato that represents Jonah.
Well, a lot of it is that. But there's also...
okay. That doesn't look like God parts.
There's also this Larry
Nothing-
Boy.
Nothing about genitalia to think about here.
No.
The God parts are all there.
No, do you want to know what he looks like?
Where is my hairbrush?
Larry Boy. What does Larry Boy look like? Sound off in the chat. I have the answer. Larry... Oh, that's Mario driving it. Larry Boy looks exactly like his car.
Larry Boy.
So Larry Boy...
Wait, did you have
His
shocking
car.
information
See?
for us, Missy?
Look at this. You can see the plungers are the wheels. It's literally... He is literally his car.
Why are the plungers? Why are there plungers?
'Cause they're
let's
so
go back.
random.
Like, let's start with... So, the reason why plungers were in cartoons and stuff is because the physics of it
Right.
suggests that you are suctioning in it onto a part of your body. Larry here is not using the plunger in that way. Are
Or-
they for climbing?
Or that's
It's
not
a dick car.
No, this is a dick car.
Oh my ambiguously kicked. Oh God.
That's a dick car.
The car has a urethra.
The tongue was a muscle. The car has a urethra?
The reveal. Yes, Missy Information. You met the creator
yeah.
of this ambiguous sex toy.
Whoa.
Tell us.
You interned at Focus on the Family?
Based on
Did you adventure in Odyssey?
based on the information that you have gleaned from this person, knowing them, is this genitalia? Was that genitalia? Were those the God parts? Were they just making genitalia Fluval? Can we put the genitalia back up?
You worked in the
Yes.
in the Adventures in Odyssey
idea, for
department,
sure.
which is their radio drama teaching children bad lessons.
Oh, that's incredible, Missy!
Wow. You wanted
Missy!
Did you want the car or Larry Boy himself?
Either one, just so that while I'm talking about Veggietales and
okay.
genitalia, you know, we have an idea what I'm talking about. So does he actually use the plungers for climbing? Is
think
this
they're his
ever
ears.
demonstrated
Also,
practically?
what do you
Amazing.
think Larry Boy's butler is named? Because he's Batman, right? What do you think his butler is named?
Connie.
Connie?
I'm so sorry. No, I was reading.
What do you think Larry Boy's butler is named? Since he's such a...
Avocado?
Nope.
Oh, I'm totally wrong.
Nope. You want to know what his name is?
Yes.
Alfred.
His name is Alfred?
Yeah, his butler's name is Alfred.
I thought it was going to be a pun.
Nope. It's just Alfred.
Pi degrees of second.
Alfred and Larry Boy.
Alfredo. Alfalfa? Yeah, it could have
Yeah.
been alfalfa. It could have been Alfredo.
It could have
been.
It's just Alfred.
Asparagus. It could have even been asparagus.
He's Archie in the cartoon series.
Oh my god.
There's the Larry
Missy
signal.
information. Missy, do you have a one-woman stage show about this? Because I want tickets to it, to watch it.
That is quite
on
a time
live
to discover
that. So that I can stand up and pace around while I'm watching this show.
The asparagus is just named Alfred in general. They just didn't change that. Because that's like the weird thing
I suppose that's why he's Larry Boy.
That's the weird thing about Veggietales is like sometimes they take on a character name.
How did they make him look like? Did he get the Oscar that they stole from Leonardo DiCaprio that year that he was in Django Unchained?
Oh, he's also named Archibald.
Can we bring up the racist caricature?
Oh, you mean the
caricature of a racist is what I read.
From Veggietales, you mean?
Yes, I now see the other version of it.
Okay.
I thought that he was like the slave owner in Django Unchained.
Oh, you thought he was Leonardo DiCaprio?
Just because I was thinking about a guy in a suit in a fancy house.
Missy, you've watched this enough to know that trivia getting derailed is always a risk.
Yes! This
hop-
is 25 years
Let's hop
ago.
back on the rails to go to our leaderboard, where Shrektoberfest is in first, Boulder from the V in second, CBC in third, the Ginger Blog Man in fourth, and Princess Rihanna in fifth. We do like to talk to tomatoes and pickles. That is very true.
We're Jedi. As a fancy franchise owner across the multiverse, I do expect you to remember everything from 25 years ago in great detail.
Yeah, you gotta remember it all.
And you should suffer every time you don't live up to my expectations, which you're not. Thank you for the suffering. Thank you. Thank you. You should complain, Missy, because I want your suffering. Yes, tomatoes.
Well, let's see if you have something to complain about after question number 3. Here we go. True or false? Nicolas Cage turned down the role of Shrek. Is that true or is that false? Scene here is Nicolas Cage.
Yes, I'm so glad.
Yes, offer. Yeah, 60, you got it right. According to the man himself, the answer is true. He said he turned it down because he didn't want future generations to see him as an ugly green ogre.
Oh!
He also said he kind of regrets it, and he's in the Croods.
Do you think...
Because in the Croods, he's a nice little teddy bear.
Okay, I have a question.
What?
Do we think that Shrek would have, like, been as popular as it was if it was Nicolas Cage?
No.
And not Michael Myers, the serial killer?
No.
Doing
I think
accents.
the shape was key to the success of
So
Shrek.
it could have been anybody.
No, I think the shape, Michael Myers,
Oh, yes. Thank you.
is key.
Yes.
I mean, look,
I thought you
Halloween
meant the
Ends.
shape of Shrek.
Well,
Like
that's
the
also
cartoon.
key. But I think the Halloween Ends shows the. Would that? Ooh. Yes,
He
it
did
is.
not absorb the lesson of
Well-
the movie.
The fun thing with Connery is he also turned down Gandalf.
Oh.
So it was like, okay, this is the third. His explanation was, this is the third movie I've been offered that I didn't understand, and the other two were The Matrix and Lord of the Rings. So I should just accept it because clearly, if I don't understand it, it's going to be a huge success.
What's the Pentaverse?
The Pentaverate is a movie where Mike Myers plays the members of a 5-person secret society.
Is that amazing or is it horrifying?
Shrek is in it, apparently.
Oh no.
And it's a live action Netflix show.
It sounds not good. Right? Yeah, he implies that he understood Zardoz. I do not know who that is either.
Well, no, it was the third in a row. There could be other gaps.
Zardoz?
Zardoz
was
is
that from
the penis is evil. This is Shrek
Was
in
that
the
from
Pentaverate.
Barbarella?
No, it's a whole movie where he wears like a red diaper.
Oh, I thought that was Barbarella.
The gun is good. The penis is evil.
You know?
Is what a giant stone head says in that movie.
You know, sometimes you should just jack off instead of shooting a gun.
And sometimes you should go to the leaderboard, where the Gingerblock Man is the highest climber in second. Well, not the highest climber, has the highest answer streak in second place with 3 correct answers. Princess Rihanna J in third. Shrek in fourth. Donkey Rock Run in fifth. I'm absolutely happy to go for showing Shrek getting his star You're right.
The penis is
No.
evil.
This was the shirt. The shirt idea was sometimes you should just jack off instead of shooting a gun. Shrek.
That is wonderful, but I do also like walking around with the penis is evil, the gun is good, and
I
just
do
be
too.
like, behold, satire! And then
I am the satire.
be like,
Sidebar, did you hear the universe isn't locally real?
It never really was.
I'm
but it
locally
also
real.
kinda is. Yes.
I'm the one thing that's locally real.
Yes. Yeah. That was Fluval's monologue section where Fluval does a joke based on the news, which I'm sure that you all got. Isn't it? Didn't he do a good job, everyone?
Why?
Look at that. Fluval's locally real.
Yeah, see, things from across the universe can't affect me, and I have reality no matter what is perceiving me.
The Matrix is.
I'm quantum as hell is what I'm getting at here.
Yes, Fluval, quantum as hell.
Hell.
As in my local and to real. Locally real hot singles in your area. They're looking to affect you from a distance. Ooh.
You know what else might affect you from a distance?
What?
Projectile vomiting, which is related to the subject of our next question. Which of these is not a real Shrek tie-in food? Cheetos that turn your tongue green, Heinz Easy Squirt Blastin' Green Ketchup, Easy Squirt Shrek Blasting Green Ketchup, Shrek's Mint Ogreload McFlurry, or Swamp Shock Mountain Dew. 3 of these are real Shrek tie-in foods. One of them, we made up.
Missy.
Watch
The Matrix.
You should see The Matrix. You should see all the Matrices.
The Matrices are incredible.
Well, 60, you got it right. The one that was fake was Swamp Shock Mountain
Gagging
Dew.
on Ogreload.
Nope, Ogreload was real.
What?
And we're gonna, yeah. Oh yeah. And we're gonna take a look at it after we look at the leaderboard, where Shrektoberfest holding on to first, appropriately enough, with 4 correct answers in a row. But CBC and Boulder from the are rising up onto the leaderboard in 4th and 5th place. These are the Shrek Cheetos, which turn thy tongue Shrek green. And they were released for both Shrek 2 and Shrek the Third.
This is not the one people want to see, Fluval.
Here's the Easy Squirt Blasted Green Ketchup.
Is that the Ogreload?
Nope.
Shrek.
This is the
dear
Mint
Fluval.
Ogreload. I'm loving that Ogreload. It was available in 2007 at McDonald's.
Is he just going like this, like a Mario? He just has his hand up in the air like he's breaking a block.
Mamma mia, that's an
I thought he
Ogreload.
was like drinking the thing. He's just like, drink my Ogreload.
Mint Ogreload, here we come.
He's jerking. That's how that look. Ogre penises. They're massive and they wrap around like this.
Greetings, true believers. Much like everyone in the Marvel universe has 4 penises, it's also true of all ogres. Excelsior!
4 whole ogre penises.
Yes.
That's what's happening in that picture. Welcome back, Stanley, and
Yeah,
farewell, Stanley.
By the way, McDonald's gave the world the Mint Ogreload twice. Once for Shrek the Third and once for Shrek Forever. But speaking of Shrek tie-in products, let's go to our next question, which is a multi-select. Which of these Shrek video games are real? Shrek, Hassle at the Castle, Shrek, Ogres and Dronkies, Shrek Smash and Crash Racing, or Shrek Super Slam. Seen here is Shrek skateboarding. The Ogreload is evil. The gun is good. Somebody once told me the Ogreload is flowing.
let's do the somebody song instead of a hoedown.
Somebody once told me this quiz is gonna roll me. Probably yes. No, it's Are you thinking multiverses? Or that Nickelodeon All-Stars Brawl thing where they don't have any voice acting?
Nerf Humperdinck.
Nerf Humperdinck.
Oh.
Oh, it is. Yes, actually. Guess what? Now I can answer the question. Yes, it is, Horde. It is that game.
It is that game.
Yes, it is that game. And we're going to look at a commercial for it after this question. Horde Castle at the Castle is a 2D beat 'em up. Ogres and Dronkies is a virtual life game where you raise baby ogres and donkey dragon hybrids. Smash and Crash Racing is a kart racing game where you play as Donkey riding dragon, Princess Fiona riding in her onion carriage, Shrek riding a swamp beast, and more. Shrek Super Slam is a game we're looking at after this here leaderboard, where CBC is up in 5th. The Ginger Blog Man has aced every question so far. And now, here it goes.
Which one of these guys?
Marie, start it. Here we go.
I'm Officer Clayton. How you feeling?
Crummy.
Which one of these guys?
Crummy. Oh, Crummy.
All of them.
Wow.
You can battle your friends as 20 characters from Shrek in 4-player melee combat in a totally destructible Shrek universe.
Yeah.
Through walls, throw stuff, and find hidden weapons.
Throw
Shrek
stuff.
has friends like you've never seen them before.
He farts.
Shrek Super Slam, rated E10 for ages 10 and up. Available now.
Next time, I'm bringing the pain with the candy cane.
Next
Okay.
time, I'm bringing the pain with
You
the
know?
candy cane. Yeah.
That could be us.
Listen here, brother. I'm the gingerbread man.
That
yeah.
could be us. This could be fun.
And I'm
But
gonna bring the pain.
You
yeah.
know? You
In the
just
game,
gotta
you can
leave
play
your
as
God parts out.
famed Shrek character Anthrax. The Black Knight, Captain Hook, Cyclops, Donkey, Dronky, Fiona Ogre, Gingerbread Man, Genome, because it was the early 2000s, Huff and Puff, Wolf, Humpty Dumpty, Luna, Shrek, Pinocchio, Prince Charming, Puss in Boots, Quasimodo, Red Riding Hood, and Robin Hood.
Red Riding Hood, who was apparently OP.
Yes, I'm sure. And, oh, by the way, Anthrax was an unlockable character. Who the heck is Anthrax in Shrek? He's a unicorn who appears only in the fighting... Sorry, she's a unicorn that appears only in the fighting game.
Oh.
Anthrax appears in no other Shrek media at all.
Wow.
So that's how they got to 20 Shrek characters. They just made some up.
Wow. Which side do you go with?
Which side do you go with? Well, now it's time for our very special and always observed tradition of the Grand Trivia Halftime Show as requested. So why don't we take a look at this moment in history? With it turned down so music doesn't get us copyright flagged.
Nah, 'cause I'm a believer.
believer.
That's not a
We are
trace.
delighted today to honor one of animation's most beloved characters.
Me!
For the first time, now this is history, for the first time we
history.
dedicate a star on Hollywood's most famous sidewalk to an ogre.
Wonderful.
I don't know. I know.
I don't think it's the first time.
If I know my Hollywood history, it's not the first time an ogre has won an award.
Wow.
Huh? Yeah, Shrek did get his before Weird Al.
Wow. Smash Mouth was
Today,
in every movie.
we will honor
Mystery Man.
Shrek with the 2,408
We watched it
star on the
recently. It was
Hollywood Walk of
okay.
Fame.
There were some very bad parts, but
All right.
oh look, there's Shrek with his famous
Wow.
lack of
That's
movable
one big
mouth.
ogre.
I can say that I've known a lot of people
Hank
Huh.
Azaria
over the years
that
who've
makes
actually
similar
had their
No, wait, is it Hank
stars
Azaria?
right here on this
Who's
street.
in there?
But I can say none of them have had the impact on my life than the individual.
Yeah, Hank
that,
Azaria makes
we are
very
honoring
similar
here
mistakes
today.
to that he made on The Simpsons
On
in that
behalf of
movie.
everyone at DreamWorks Animation
Oh, look, it's
I want to thank
Michael
Lauren
Eisner's archenemy, Jeffrey Katzenberg.
and the Hollywood Chamber of Commerce for honoring our friend, Inspiration, and
Our
all
friend.
around great, really green guy. Having
He's
gone
our friend.
He's our
From the
friend.
swamp
Great, really
to,
green
Star
guy.
here on Hollywood
Wow.
Boulevard.
Yes.
I think he truly does represent the great Hollywood dream.
Today,
what do you think are the odds that someone
Antonio?
goes? What do you think the odds are someone goes? He really is an all-star.
Really? Great.
we are going to have this man to have his own star over here, this ogre, excuse me very much. And I have to congratulate him, and I have to congratulate too Mike Myers, because he's not only the voice of the character, he's totally his soul. So congratulations, Mike, and congratulations, Shrek. Thank you very much.
Somebody thinks his buddy
of
Mike
Scotland.
should have gotten a star. Ooh.
Why does the Hollywood Walk of Fame website say Antonio Banderas died in 1969?
He's been dead this whole time!
Yeah, the Hollywood
He
Walk
was
of
dead when he was Zorro!
the Hollywood Walk of
He's
Fame
been
website,
dead!
which you can't really read, says, and this is that Antonio Banderas, as you can see up here. It's not like that thing where they do the wrong name, but it says death date December 31st, 1969. It also notes he became an actor at 19, so he never acted while he was alive.
Hello. Hello.
When was Shrek inducted? Okay, Shrek was
Hello. I don't
okay.
know.
Antonio Banderas was already had his Walk of Fame when Shrek got inducted. That was what I was wondering.
Okay.
Is did they drag out an actor to give a tribute to a cartoon character getting a star who did not yet have their own star?
I was kind of hoping.
Much, and first and foremost, and lastly, and all of the heretofores, therefores, I want to thank you guys, the fans. Thank you very much for coming to see these films. We make them for you. You
You're
guys have
welcome.
come. Honestly, it
Oh my
means the world to us.
God.
This is all about the fans.
You guys have
and
come. Thank
very
you for
much.
your
Thank
mint
you.
Ogreload.
Ladies and gentlemen, we proudly welcome to the Hollywood Walk of Fame, Shrek. All right.
This looks like someone made a Leatherface suit out of Shrek. Like Shrek is.
Mike, he's gonna kill you! Mike, he's gonna skin you!
Look at his teeny little legs. I know that Shrek's legs are teeny, but I do. I also remember when he went on on multiple talk shows as his character.
Walk of Fame, happy 50th birthday, and thank you for letting me be part of it.
Why didn't they interview Shrek? Why did they only interview Mike Myers? I think Donkey. And why wasn't Donkey there?
It would be swampy in there!
Oh, it would be very swampy.
Oh my god!
So Antonio Banderas, of course, was in the Shrek series as Puss in Boots. And that's related to our next question. True or false? A Puss in Boots movie is scheduled to release theatrically in the US in 2022. Is that true or is that false?
Oh my, I knew that there
In
were more.
your dimension,
but
is there a Puss in Boots movie scheduled to come out in theaters this year?
That's your year.
And you got it right. It's true. Antonio Banderas returns as the titular cat. Salma Hayek plays his tuxedo cat love interest, Kitty Softpaws.
Okay, so someone else is nostalgic.
And
for
Wagner
Zorro,
Moura
I
will
see.
play a version of the Big Bad Wolf, which is famously not the same Big Bad Wolf who appeared in the other movies. This is a villainous version.
Oh,
Not
the other one.
the other one who just like laid
not
in bed all the time.
villainous? The other one was just like, I just want a nap.
Yeah, the other one was just tired.
I am tired. This little girl keeps coming. She brings me food, but she's keeping me awake.
And by the way, it's been 11 years since the original Puss in Boots movie. And this is Puss in Boots, The Last Wish. And the story of it is that Puss in Boots has lost 8 of his 9 lives.
Oh no!
And so he sets out on a journey to find the mythical last wish and restore his 9 lives.
Oh my God.
That's right. Puss in Boots confronts the specter of death in this film for the whole family, with John Mulaney as Jack Horner sitting in the corner and doing other things.
John Mulaney sitting
John
in
Mulaney.
the corner. Jack Horner. Didn't he stick a thumb up his bum? Wasn't that his thing? He stuck his thumb in a pie and then up his butt?
Is it his butt?
I thought it was his butt. Doesn't he stick his thumb up his butt? Somebody does.
I love that I Googled Jack Horner and Google is like, oh, you mean Jack Horner, American paleontologist, right?
What?
Like, no, I don't. I don't mean the paleontologist. I mean little Jack Horner from The Friar and the Boy. Yeah, he said, little Jack Horner sat in a corner eating a Christmas pie. He put in his thumb and pulled out a plum and said, what a good boy am I.
Why did I think he stuck it in his...
I don't know.
Why did
The other one said now he sings of Jackie Horner sitting in the chimney corner eating a Christmas pie, putting in his thumb, oh fee, putting in, oh fee, his thumb, pulling out, oh strange, a plum. So neither's about...
Why did I think it was in his butt?
Because you like...
Because thumb rhymes with bum.
No, I
think...
think...
So I'm sure that someone made that joke.
I think because you watched This Ain't Jack Horner XXX.
Did I?
I don't know. Well, that's bad.
Intern Christy.
All I'll say is, you know what's the mark of a bad Wikipedia article?
What?
Where you get to the humor section, and what's next to it is just a racist caricature. And you're like, oh, don't do that.
Yeah. It's an old nursery rhyme.
Yeah. Oh, they can apparently this isn't the racist caricature. They compared Abraham Lincoln to Jack Horner and New Orleans to the thumb.
Look, third dimensional beings have a lot of parts, okay?
Anyway, back to the leaderboard. Almost you got it right, so it's relatively static. But speaking of Shrek movies, here's one about Shrek 2. In Shrek 2, Shrek and Fiona travel to her home kingdom of Duloc, far, far away, fairyland, or Never, Never Land. Scene here is them reenacting the Spider-Man kiss.
Oh, wonderful.
Very topical at the time, of course.
Very topical at all times.
At all times. Now, what's the answer? Oh, you got it right. It's far, far away in Shrek 2. Shrek and Fiona save the kingdom from the villainous fairy godmother and her son, Prince Charming.
Yes, please tell LG if there is a question about the strange genetic experiments that go on.
We already
in
did
the
talk
Shrek
about
franchise. We did talk about dronkies.
Dronkies will come up later in the quiz.
Yeah, so remember to let LG know.
Let LG know.
Otherwise, they will not be able to suffer knowing that we are talking about it and that they cannot hear it. So you must... let them know so that they can suffer. Shrek topical.
Shrek topical. Apply directly to the skin. But, you know, now it's time to apply some trivia directly to your brain. Here we go. When Spielberg bought the book rights to Shrek in 1991, who did he want to play Shrek? Bill Murray, Chris Farley, Dan Aykroyd, or Jim Belushi? Because Shrek, of course, was first a book. Where he was a bit of a jerk the whole time. It didn't really have a redemption arc.
Wouldn't it just be wild if it was Jim Belushi?
He breathed fire. Wouldn't it be wild if it was Jim Belushi?
You do not have Shrek fabric?
Somebody.
The Argyle, you clearly do not have a well-stocked craft corner if you do not have a Shrek fabric.
Somebody once told me you didn't have fabric of me.
Yeah.
But the answer is Bill freaking Murray. Spielberg wanted Steve Martin to join him as Donkey when he bought the book rights in 1991. However, he couldn't get the project underway until after the rise of DreamWorks in 94, and then the Farley epic happened. And then...
Do you think that Bill Murray would have been as big of a hit?
I mean, he was Garfield.
He was Garfield. Definitely okay, but
It would have been
not
a
as
low
good.
energy chill Shrek, probably. Well, I don't know. Also, 91 Murray was not
Yeah.
peak Murray.
And it's also not now Murray.
No, yeah.
It's not
it was,
Pinocchio Murray.
He's not in that. That's Tom Hanks.
Huh.
They do look similar at
Those
certain
are
angles.
different humans, aren't they?
Yeah, no, Tom Hanks and Bill Murray are very different humans, but with similar arcs.
Wait. Okay, so Tom Hanks was Forrest
Oh, the
Gump,
island
right?
of Donkey Moreau. Yes, Tom Hanks was Forrest Gump.
That's a really good joke.
Yeah, Bill Murray was in Osmosis Jones.
Thank you for repeating.
So let's see. In 1991, Bill Murray was in What About Bob? Oh, okay.
Wait.
Actually, I guess it was kind of peak
Bill
Murray.
Murray in?
Groundhog Day,
Okay.
Saturday Night
okay.
Live, Rushmore,
Okay. So the
Royal
vibes
Tenenbaums
are the same.
Lost
The
in
vibes
Translation,
are
Darjeeling
identi-
Limited,
He was Lost in
Moonrise
Translation.
Kingdom, The Dead Mayor in
Wow.
Parks and Rec, Zombieland, spoiler alert. Oh,
Huh.
interesting. I'm getting some of his post-production work and surprised by a few of them.
What is Bill Murray? And because are they not Tom Hanks?
Turner and Hooch was Tom Hanks.
Are they not the same human? Okay.
He's Garfield.
No, this is no. Okay.
Yeah, he's
The dead do
Garfield.
not die. Oh, he was really good in The Dead Don't Die.
Yeah.
He was really good.
So,
Tom Hanks would not have been
He's
as
in
good.
Ghostbusters.
They are now
Kingpin.
differentiated for me.
Oh, he's in Space Jam playing
He's
the role of Bill Murray.
Garfield. He is Garfield.
He's in Space Jam.
A Tale of Two Kitties.
Did
Oh,
you think
Garfield,
Tom
the
Hanks-
Tale and Two Kitties too.
He's in both.
Wow.
Did you think Tom Hanks was in Space Jam?
Look. Matt Damon and the other one,
But
also same person.
Leonardo DiCaprio?
They were in The Departed.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
They are the same They are the same person.
Famously, people had trouble with that movie because they confused. Who?
I did not know I was watching two different characters from
Wait,
the
wait.
first 15 minutes of that
So-
movie.
Intern Forrest and Intern Christy have a painting of Bill Murray in their house. Did you think that was a painting of Tom Hanks this whole time? Intern
If you had said,
Recollection.
Intern Christy, do you know that painting of Tom Hanks in our house? I would say yes, Fluval. I do know the painting, the blue one with the fish. And you would say,
Yeah, the
but
fish
Intern
are
Christy,
the fish are distracting. You're right.
But Intern Christy, that is Bill Murray. And I would say, but
Oh, yeah, do you know
Fluval,
who-
my dear, those are the same
Do you know
human.
who Jesse? I said Intern Forrest and Intern Emily's house.
Yes, but all things belong to Fluval.
Yeah.
Property
It
creates
is not my
theft.
house. I think
and
if you roll
Fluval
back the
creates
tape, you'll say
property.
I didn't say it was my house. Maybe it sounded like I did to lower dimensional ears, but I definitely didn't.
I do not know who Jesse Plemons is.
He's
he
married to Kirsten Dunst.
Are you
He's
sure
in
he's
Power
not
of
Matt
the
Damon?
Dog. No, but he could play a Matt Damon's
Are
brother.
you sure he's not Matt Damon?
Okay, if you really don't know who Jesse Plemons is,
I have no idea who Jesse Plemons
you think that Leonardo DiCaprio
man
looks like Matt Damon?
does not look like any of those men.
You don't think he looks like Matt Damon?
That man looks like a boy I dated in high school.
Yes, he does. He does. You know what? You're right. That he looks so much more. He looks so much more like that person that I think that is ruining the effect for you. Wait, the Shrek book wiki says it's Aykroyd?
I don't think he's watching this right now, but he did just text me.
Screen Rant said Bill Murray, as did IMDb, Reddit. A bunch of places said Bill Murray.
Did you is your answer being brought into question?
Uh-huh.
Ooh.
Apparently Dan Aykroyd was also, I think
This man also
Here we
looks
go.
more like Philip Seymour Hoffman
He
to
does.
me.
Mental Floss
They are the
said
same
it
person.
was Bill Murray, which is where we got it from. I think
it's Stat Maimons.
I think the answer is that freaking Spielberg just liked SNL. He probably wanted Belushi B to play Shrek too.
Yes, he was in the Star Trek episode of Black Mirror.
Yeah,
I did
he's
see that,
the
but his
captain.
hair didn't look exactly the same. So I saw Philip Seymour Hoffman instead of boy who I dated in high school.
I can pull up some Bill Murray.
Yes, thank you for
Yeah.
the suffering, Mike. Thank you. Thank you for the suffering.
Okay, so here in my
Unassailable.
mind palace is Bill Murray and Tom Hanks next to each other.
Okay, all right. What do I see? What am I seeing? Those are the same human. Why did you pick
it was
two
this.
pictures?
It was is this Bill Murray or is this Tom Hanks?
Is it Bill Murray?
No.
Shit, really?
It's Tom.
I really tried. I thought the hair.
I don't know if we know.
I thought it was Bill Murray.
I think it's Bill Murray.
Friends, why no one ever looked
No,
at
it's
small
Tom.
intern Christy and thought that person has face blindness? Evil Hanks? No, those are the same human being. I refuse. It said it on the caption.
I mean, like,
have they ever been in a movie together?
Like, it is not unreasonable that, like, these people do
Those
look.
are the same person.
Yeah.
You're fucking telling me those are different pictures. There's no goddamn
Yes.
way. Faces are
No.
overrated.
So this
all
is
white men with
the one
brown
on the- no,
hair
this
look
is-
the same.
This is Tom Hanks. This is Bill Murray. 100%. Left is Tom Hanks. Right is Bill Murray.
Are you sure?
100%.
I'm not.
I'm 100% sure.
I know. Missy.
I don't disagree with you that they look
Truly.
similar. Oh, it was Bill Murray. No. Because look,
They look the same.
on the Graham Norton
Look
show,
at these men.
Tom
Look at
Hanks
these
recreated
identical men.
see?
A third identical man.
So this is Tom Hanks.
a fourth identical
This
man.
is Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
No, that is Boring, the guy who was in Tusk.
No, it's Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Who's the guy who's in
Justin
Tusk?
Long, who does.
Yes, Joseph Gordon-Levitt is Boring Justin Long. Am I wrong? He was in Barbarian.
How does
Apparently
Brandon
he was
Routh?
excellent.
How does Brandon Routh factor into all this?
Someone did make a hit record show joke.
Hit record show.
That is a thing that happened.
Okay, this is
Justin
bad.
Long is Boring Justin Long.
I mean,
He's so fucking weird, and he was apparently fantastic in Barbarian
He's
as
a Mac.
a super creepy dude.
I heard he's a Mac.
In a great way. He's a Mac?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no, but the PC is also the rat from... No, because he also writes books, right?
Are you confusing
fun.
Patton Oswalt and John Hodgman?
I was, but then I remembered John Hodgman writes books that I like. They differentiated themselves. Well, because he always wears the suit.
Shots
and Patton
fired
wears
at Patton Oswalt,
t-shirts.
who also writes books.
Oh. But he didn't write it like a
No, not a-
sci-fi humor book.
Oh, John Hodgman didn't write that.
John Hodgman did.
John Hodgman wrote like fake fact books. He just read the like.
No, that's what I meant.
Okay.
the
I
fake
thought you
fact
meant the
books,
like
yeah.
Dimension of Miracles.
No, he just read Dimension of Miracles,
Who's
which
this?
is not Robert Sheckley's best book.
I just think Brandon Routh looks like.
Thank you.
Looks a lot like Justin Long's like older brother.
He's hot Justin Long.
Yeah, exactly.
Hot Justin Long.
He's
or,
also-
what did we used to call him when he was on Legends? Nice Superman.
Yeah, he's also canonically Christian Bale. Not Christian Bale. He's canonically Christopher Reeve's Superman.
This is literally this is what watching television with intern Christy is. I'm like, who is that person? I think I recognize them.
Wait, Justin Long's brother looks like Justin Long?
Oh. Justin
Christian Long. Oh my god, he does.
Christian Long.
Like, not that I should be
Iowa
surprised.
boy.
They look surprisingly alike.
It is Justin Long, Bruce Campbell. Oh my. Yes, they do. They have the same nose.
But also-
weren't they a couple in Jack and Mary? Who?
Zach and Mary? Oh yeah, they are a couple in Zack and Miri.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. Also, you know who looks surprised?
Justin Long's actual brother.
Yeah.
Breaking news.
So here's a fun thing.
He does look like in this picture. He looks like the creepy version of Justin Long.
I was gonna say his brother looks like if Justin Long was a Culkin.
Yes.
Because he looks like if Kieran Culkin and Justin Long had a baby.
He looks exactly like Kieran Culkin. Kieran Culkin is also Justin Long, though. He's Justin Long, who wasn't in any of Kevin Smith's things. But he's Justin Long and Joseph
But imagine what Kieran Culkin would do in a Kevin Smith movie.
Kieran Culkin is like rich pervert Justin Long. Succession fans, anybody? When's the new season? Is it ever coming back? Ashton Kutcher is just some dude. He doesn't look like anyone.
He looks like
anything.
A VC who should invest in Radio Free.
I look at him and it's like he's wearing a scramble suit from a Scanner Darkly, where like your brain can't remember what you're seeing because it's just putting a bunch of different images of like normal ass looking people in your brain.
You know what I hope your brain can remember?
Another Iowan. We're just really horny for Iowans in Hollywood.
I hope your brain can remember our leaderboard. Where
So
that's
is
right,
Milditch.
we're playing a game of trivia. Where Princess Rihanna is in second, Boulder in third, the Ginger Blog Man in fourth, CBC in fifth, but Shrektoberfest holding on to first place. But now it's time for our penultimate.
Wait, I have a question.
What?
Was Thomas Middleditch Zuckerberg in the movie?
No, that's no. No.
What?
No, he's not.
Who is he? Because I know he played the guy in that other TV show, but who was the guy in the movie? Shouldn't I know who that person is?
You should.
Didn't I see them in a weird Russian movie I
it's
also
Jesse
thought?
Eisenberg, aka Lex Luthor.
That's just Jesse Eisenberg.
Yeah, it's Jesse Eisenberg.
What are you talking about? Thomas Middleditch, I don't know them. Let's go with the one that doesn't have creepy shit
Jesse
in their
Eisenberg.
background.
The one without the creepy scandal.
Let's do the one that our favorite comedians can still talk to.
Lena316 saying Middleditch is one of the problematic men from Silicon Valley, but not... But not the problematic man who called in a bomb threat.
Oh, yeah!
That was a different one.
Oh, that person also looks like a boy that I dated in college, and that person was also someone who I would not recommend.
You are
to
actually
others.
no. Single Walk One is wrong.
Humans look so similar. It's stupid how similar they look, and the way they walk around and they're like, "Oh my god, you should be able to differentiate any of us," and I'm literally like. I can't even see that
Intern
far.
cinematography means the double, which is Jesse Eisenberg.
Oh, yes. Okay.
Which was a
The
Richard
double.
Ayoade movie based on a Russian novel.
Yes, from one of the Russian surreal existentialists, and it was not.
Yeah, JGL
excellent.
played Snowden and Robin.
It might have been better if.
Oh, it probably would have been better if it was Hit Record Joe.
Yeah, if it was Hit Record Joe. And it probably would have been even better if it was Justin Long, to be
Wow, my elementary
honest.
school had a bomb threat, and they told us right away.
Oh!
And by mine, I mean I was channeling Intern Forest, the sapient group of trees.
Yes, that happened.
Oh, you almost ran into Star Wars' Kumail Nanjiani?
Is he one of the problematic men?
No, he's...
Okay,
I don't know.
I didn't think so.
I don't know.
But I don't know. Because I don't actually know these things.
He's a Jedi,
But we
or is he?
need to know the moral quality of every single person that we bring up so that everyone else can know that it is a thing that we know about and think about.
But here's another thing you should know and think about. Our penultimate question. Question number 9. Here we go. Oh, Emily Gordon is wonderful. But here we go. The Park Dream World in Australia has a Shrek-themed area called Shrek's Fair Faraway. Which of these rides can you find there? Dronky Flyers, Gingy's Gliders, Puss in Boots Sword Swing, or Shrek's Ogre Go Round. Which of these are real Shrek theme park rides in Australia's Dream World theme park?
Everyone
And
alert
which of these
the Argyle.
are fake? Tell
Alert
the Argyle's here.
That yes, but they may not be able.
Alert the Argyle.
Alert them via chat because they can see the chat reliably.
I did enjoy it.
And they need to know that they're missing Donkey Talk.
I did enjoy Kumail's character on Obi-Wan Kenobi, though.
Yeah, he was really good.
Yeah, don't reveal which one it was, because...
Yeah.
Argyle, it's Donkey time. Did you go to high school with Alice Wetterland?
That would be really
Because then you definitely, it seems like, did.
Yeah.
From everything I've heard. Gingy's glider is a really underrated prophylactic in the 70s.
You know?
Scene here is Shrek bouncing around.
In the question, thank you,
they're
Mike.
all real. And we're
I
going
just
to
want
take
to
a look.
back up and thank Mike for being the person here who is most devoted to making sure that the fellow individuals suffer. Thank you, plausible deniability, for facilitating the suffering of our dear friend the Argyle. I hope that you're
Plausible
suffering.
said first, but you also said it, so you both doubled the suffering.
Yes, thank you.
Double the misery. It's the statement
the
on
misery.
the Great Mint in Double Mint Gum. But they're all
How
real.
can you hear mint without thinking of Ogreload?
That's right. Yay! So potatoes and molasses. It's not always all. It's just rarely a not all. It's just rarely enough not all to be incredibly annoying. Because like 9 times out of 10 sure is. It's not always all 4 things from the void, and I'll prove it to you next week. But here's the
I can't prove it today.
well, there's only one more question. Where the Ginger Blog Man is now in 3rd place, but Shrektoberfest holding on to first, Princess Rihanna in 2nd with 9 answers right, has aced them all so far. We can bring back the idea of oops all multi-select, you're right. It's gonna be a trap. I'll give you a exclusive on next week's theme after we look at these theme parks. Here are the Dronky flyers.
Okay.
And the official description is take to the skies on the back of a Dronky. A half donkey, half dragon. As a dragon teaches her little ones how to fly on this mini mystical merry-go-round.
Someone needs to get a healthcare system involved for these donkeys because they are cross-eyed and there are
Their eyes are bad.
You can correct variations like certain types of cross-eyedness with various therapies, and these donkeys deserve access to
I agree. It should be on a cathedral buttress.
I just feel like monarchy, not the best way to extract existential suffering.
Well, how about this? Gingy's glider, where the gingerbread man is strapped to the bottom of a glider.
That's what would have happened if any of Daenerys' children had lived.
The world's most loved gingerbread man now has his own delicious ride. Guests lie on a Gingy-shaped carriages and fly through the sky amongst lollipops and gummy drop buttons. Now, you might be saying, why? Why are you lying on the back of the gingerbread man as you fly through the air?
Why?
It's a good question. Here's the next one. The Puss in Boots sword swing.
It does look a little sexy.
It did look sexy. That's the thing.
Not my gumdrop buttons.
Puss in Boots sword swing will have its riders on guard as they spin through the air on a quest for adventure.
Ooh. Go back to the gingerbread man.
I can't.
Oh, because they rode on the back of a big one.
Oh, well, but that's...
Was that big one part of the Ogreload?
Yeah, they didn't unleash an Ogreload right on the big one's back like you could hear. I mean, like, look at this.
Fluval the care with when she said that. Incredible. Incredible.
I mean, I guess you couldn't on their back because there's the whole ride vehicle acting as the, like...
I'll leave you not brave enough.
Yeah, like there's the prophylactic of the ride vehicle between you and the gingerbread man.
Confectionery plot movement.
It does look like he's like hiding to kill you after.
It does.
He's gonna stab you.
Those things.
Missy. Missy. Who knew the Shrek episode would be the one that got the most blue? I thought it'd be green. Anywho, here's the next ride. Shrek's Ogre Go Round.
Ah! What the fuck? No! Why is he naked? What the fuck?
So,
why? He's so happy to be naked.
so it's actually just a normal merry-go-round that's behind him.
How he got
No.
so blue.
So, see-
Danger.
This back here behind him with the horses, that's the actual ride. This is just ornamentation. Jump on board the Ogre Go Round. Just jump on board the Ogre Go Round as Shrek cranks up this wheel of fun. Choose between donkey, an onion carriage, or a royal horse for a fairy tale ride round and round.
Why is the price?
Yes.
These things take so long to build and plan.
I also have a canon thing to point out. So you see here how Shrek doesn't have chest hair, right? Like Shrek, not much body hair, maybe a little bit, but not much. That is inconsistent across theme park depictions of Shrek.
The Mindy's
because of course at the American Dream Mall, you get this Shrek in New Jersey, where he once again has nipples.
Sometimes he shaves.
I think this is the face he would make after an Ogreload.
Oh my god. Not that, like, ridiculous smiling face.
Either
with his boob loofah.
With his poopla.
No.
Well, the loofahs start coming and they don't stop coming. It's his ogre face. Yeah, we got to get Beautiful City in here for all of the talk about American Dream Mall.
Oh my god.
Yes, Horde Jedi. Are his nipples the same?
Are they the same?
No, they're not quite. There's some slight nipple drift. As he went from Australia to New Jersey, his nipples drifted a little bit. Yeah, they had some continental drift.
Is there a side talk? Shrek has DM'd.
Well, you know, don't you worry, because if you want to go see Shrek with more chest hair, you can ride Shrek's Sinkhole Slammer.
Look, the surgeon was sloppy. We need
Here we go.
better trans healthcare in this country.
Shrek's Sinkhole Slammer with some overwhelming
Shrek
fun.
Trans mask.
A
Good
high
lord.
speed. No, I don't want to live the dream. A high speed multi-person raft ride that plunges into a massive funnel with intense drops. This is at the American Dream Mall in New Jersey.
Yeah, we need to compare to the movie Nipples. Reptar.
Yeah, because it's Nickelodeon.
Does Reptar have nipples?
No. Well. What?
They wouldn't. Would
He's a
they?
dinosaur.
But does that?
He's not a mammal.
Some
I guess Shrek's a mammal.
non-mammals, some non-mammals, you know.
Here we go. Okay, so with the to get to the
Reptar.
quarter of
reptile.
nipple
Not a
gate.
mammal. Go on DeviantArt and search
So you see-
just for reference.
See, here are these nipples, right? You see, I'm gonna zoom in. So you
What?
see, those are his nipples in America. These are the nipples in Australia. They're relatively consistent, but I would say, oh no, I would say,
Fluval, what?
what? So see here, they're like a deep green. Here they're a little more of a warm tone. Yeah. Ironically, it's one area where America went green. Anywho, if in case you forgot, this isn't just lusting after Shrek. It's actually a trivia game. And so we have one last question to get to, and I think you'll all love this. Here we go. It could be lighting. It could easily be lighting. But here we go. Our final question of the night. A double points round. A 2000 Library of Congress exhibit called This 1900 Work America's Greatest and Best Loved Homegrown Fairy Tale. What is Shrek, or what is Shrek? Lock in your answers now.
Fuck.
They're both right. You could only pick one, but they were both right. And you might be wondering, why is that question on there? And it's because that we just passed the 1 year anniversary of What is Shrek.
That is right.
And that's the entire reason that Shrek trivia happened tonight. Is that was September 30th, 2021.
It's true.
It was Wizard of Oz. The quote-unquote correct answer was Wizard of Oz.
That's right. Fan favorite Abigail.
Her
brilliant answer.
Was tempted. Hey, Vamp, I got a tribute coming in. When Vamps?
When Vamps?
When is Vamps? Anywho, let's go to the podium to see who wins tonight's game. Here's the Shrek podium. In third with 9 out of 10 correct, it's Princess Rihanna. In second with 8 out of 10 correct, must have answered quicker, it's the Ginger Blog Man. And in first with 9 out of 10 correct, it's Shrektoberfest. In fourth place, Boulder from the and Duncan. Walk Run in fifth. Clap, 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 Ryan's Johnson.
Clap, 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 clap.
Anyone,
you are the winner.
If you are Shrektoberfest, send a DM to us, Radio Free Multiverse, on Twitter, at RF Multiverse.
With an address that we can send your prize to.
Or send it to intern Emily Pineapple, or intern Forrest, keeper of the cannon, owners of a painting of Bill Murray.
Yep.
Not Tom Hanks.
Yes.
Yes, it's him as Steve Zissou in The Life Aquatic. But that's a prize that only one of you will get. There is a prize that you'll all get. And we have received our glorious tribute from...
It was Redactron?
Alice, Forever Cemetery. That checks out.
Yay! Oh, let's see our tribute.
And here's our... Well, first we have to see... The gang's all here. Thank you, Alice Forever Cemetery, for gifting us with this incredible reunion. That planet, yes.
Art!
Blue!
Art! Yes! They belong together.
This belongs in a museum, and we have until 2023 or later to try to get the Lucas Museum to add it to their collection. 2025, I think now, yeah.
I was trying to think to myself.
2025, yeah.
What's up? Drew Carey also Tom Hanks and Bill Murray?
No.
Or is he Patton Oswalt?
He's... What?
I think he's Patton Oswalt.
I think he's Drew Carey, star of the Drew Carey Show. He's Geppetto.
But like, if you
wait,
he's Geppetto. That's
you're
why.
Right, because he and Tom Hanks were both Geppetto.
Yeah, like I'm like, if you showed me those two Geppettos, I may not know that.
I think you know
Shrek
the difference.
Nipples in a pinata.
We got Shrek Nipples in a pinata.
Yes, we will go to Blue. Get arrested on the tarmac. Am I wrong? Is this what we love, Drew Carey?
There's a 5
From the
o'clock
All
me
About
inside my clothes.
Pentiums?
It's all about the Pentiums, yeah. It's a Weird Al song.
They look the same to me. One looks older. than the other because one has gray hair and one does not. But otherwise, they could be the same fucking man.
So this is Geppetto.
And context and roles, yes.
They look like the same man to you.
Yeah. They're next to a Pinocchio.
Do the Pinocchios look the same to you?
No, look at the hair. Because one of them is old and one of them isn't. So if the one with the yellow hair had gray hair.
Probably, Alice.
You know?
He was a Marine.
Probably.
No, he was a Marine. That's not a guess.
Oh.
Drew Carey was a Marine, yeah.
Look, a lot of things happen. Reality is not real. Did you know? Local reality,
Ohio,
only Fluval.
Because I heard he thinks Cleveland rocks.
Is Drew Carey a cartoon from the 40s? Maybe. I think he might be the guy who wants the sandwich, who is also the guy with the really big stack of sandwiches. Who's Blondie?
Is this Tom
Blondie's
Hanks?
the important one. That man could be Tom Hanks. No, that man looks like Superman's father.
It's Drew Carey as a Marine. It's Drew Carey right there. That's the host of The Price is Right.
That man looks 65.
This is this man. And this is the younger one. He does look like Woody Harrelson. And yet he doesn't here.
Right?
That's World War II John Cena. Yeah. That's Jesse Plemons.
That's Jesse Plemons?
From Friday Night Lights.
He looks like a hard 65 though. He looks like when they're like, "Hey, Wolverine, you're old man Logan
Let's
now."
go,
you know?
Bob.
Where it's like
you two could be the anchor. You two could be part of why am I blanking on the ride?
You see, yes. Woody's assassin's dad.
You two could be one of the people on Disney's Superstar Limo. The rushed ride.
Kind of customer.
There we go. I was trying to remember Superstar Limo. Where? Okay, wait. I have a question.
I'm sorry. I just read this.
What? Oh God. Let's go,
Professor
bub.
X has one big Ogreload he needs.
Is this
to
Tom
take
Hanks?
care of. Is that Chris Gethard?
No. Yes, this is Chris Gethard turning to the vacation side.
That's what I mean, does it not look like a parody?
No, I
Chris
see it.
Gethard as Vacation Jason.
It's Drew Carey from Superstar Limo, the Disney ride that was originally going to be hosted by Michael Eisner before he didn't want anything to do with it. Yeah, it's him selling maps to New Jersey.
Vacation Drew! I am too pure.
It kind of looks like Love Band too. Yeah. Oh, Joan Rivers was in that ride too.
Oh, Joan Rivers.
Yeah, this is the animatronic
The
Joan
jewelry
Rivers.
lady. Oh. Okay. You know? Yeah! Oh,
And this
shit.
was Regis Philbin.
The guy from Jurassic Park is
Oh.
just the dark-haired version
Wayne
of
Knight?
Drew Carey.
Yeah, Wayne Knight. Yeah.
Is it? He's in the Seinfeld, isn't he?
Wayne Knight? Yeah, he's Newman.
Okay, that's what I thought.
He's also on Third Rock from the Sun.
When Vamps.
When Vamps.
When Vamps.
When Vamps. I mean, we're vamping right now.
We're vamping right now, friends. We're vamping right now.
Cher, Regis, Whoopi, Jackie.
Yeah.
Cindy.
No, man!
Cindy Crawford also featured in Superstar
Oh,
Limo
my.
because it's that very narrow era.
Well, hey.
Hey.
Jellystone Wen. Friends, thank you
Friends.
so much for joining us.
And next week, you'll want to be sure to join us for another night of trivia.
That's
a
right.
night of horror trivia.
That's
To commemorate
right.
the release of Halloween Ends. And yes, As Horde points out, when Superstar Limo was converted to a Monsters Inc. ride, they repurposed all of the animatronics.
Is Regis Philbin not old Drew Carey?
Okay, first I have to address Horde's thing, and then I can dive into that. I mean, like, spiritually, yes.
I'm sorry. What are we figuring out? The Monsters Inc. thing?
Yeah, when they repurposed Superstar Limo, they just threw containment suits on all of the animatronics.
Wow.
It's an insult to Regis. It's an insult to Regis.
Has anyone checked on Bob Barker lately?
He's still alive.
Is he not Regis?
No.
Who the fuck is Bob Barker? Didn't he want to neuter your pets?
Yes.
Okay.
Regis didn't want to neuter your pets. Regis wanted your pets to fuck.
The man who wants your pets to fuck.
I want your pets to fuck.
No, that's not Regis Philbin. That's
This is Regis Philbin.
No, it's not. It's the guy who he had the character who was the Republican, and then he wrote those books, and he's really funny, and he's friends with Amy Sedaris.
Stephen Colbert?
Yeah, but without his glasses.
This is Bob Barker.
Am I completely wrong? Okay.
I see it. They got a similar vibe.
I don't know why I see the face.
You're not
Stephen
wrong.
Colbert.
You're not wrong.
No longer
No.
with Kathy Lee.
Well,
That
'cause he's
person.
dead. Bob Barker's still alive. Regis is not with us anymore.
Bob Barker looks like really familiar to me in a way that I cannot place.
I'm trying to find the right Colbert smile to show it to you. Oh, that's
Because I'm wrong or I'm right?
No, because you're right.
Do all bipeds look the same? Yes! I am better at differentiating humans from kangaroos.
See?
They're the same person! Have I seen Happy Gilmore? No. Oh, also sexual harasser. For some reason, he looked like a
Just
goat.
like David Letterman, who's seen here.
Yeah, fuck that.
Colbert, not as far as I know.
I thought that was Regis.
No, that's David Letterman.
Why are they making so many new humans?
So here's Regis, and here's Steven.
How many of them do you really need,
Regis,
though?
Steven. Regis, Steven. What? What's your weight on him? Is it about... Was Regis... No, I don't think so.
They look more different than the other
No, Regis
ones.
wasn't. Thank you for getting what I was doing, Alice.
Oh.
He is. He's so into Tolkien stuff.
Into Tolkien.
He knew more than the Trivia Master.
Regis.
He beat the Trivia Master on the Peter Jackson movies.
Regis was never not old.
Like Colbert earned a spot in the Hobbit movies by knowing more than the lore master.
Yeah.
Which I don't like. Who does Charlie Rose look like? A creep.
What the fuck is Charlie Rose?
He's the guy interviewing BoJack at the start of BoJack Horseman.
Oh, so like a corpse?
He's the guy that George Lucas was talking to when he said that he sold Star Wars to white slavers.
Oh, God.
And
I've never seen the other side of that
and
interview.
he somehow isn't the worst person in that interview.
Yeah, no, isn't that guy like the worst?
Charlie Rose? Yeah, he's a big time sexual harasser. Big time Me Too'd.
Big time.
He does look like if Uncle Deadly was a guy. Do you know who Uncle Deadly is?
He doesn't look like any of the other people because his face is so long.
Gosh, I can't unsee that he looks like if Uncle Deadly was a guy.
You need to show me Uncle Deadly.
Oh, I am. Uncle Deadly? Charlie Rose. Uncle Deadly? Charlie Rose. Uncle Deadly? Charlie Rose. Uncle Deadly? Charlie Rose. Uncle Deadly? Charlie Rose.
Yes, real estate.
What about Max von Sydow? Do you know who Max von Sydow is?
I do not.
He's Lor San Tekka in The Force Awakens. He's in The Seventh Seal.
Oh, he's that old guy who is also Count Dooku.
Nope. That's Christopher Lee. That's Saruman.
Yeah.
This is Max von Sydow.
And he's also the guy who they CGI'd.
That's so many guys now.
Yeah.
You mean Gollum?
No, the one with the hollow cheeks, because he's Tarkin.
Oh, that's Peter Cushing.
Mm-hmm.
This is Christopher Lee.
Yeah, I buy it.
Are you actually being confused by them at this point?
These two?
Just the white men in general.
Oh no, I'm categorizing them. I am confused by many of them.
This is Peter
honestly.
Cushing, aka Grand Moff Tarkin.
Look, if you told me those were all the same men, I would not. I would be able to recognize Saruman. I would not recognize any of the other ones.
Yeah, he did actually do a black metal album before he died.
I am Stephen Fry in drag.
This is not sassy, not sassy, non-sassy, sassy, not sassy, sassy, stern, sassy, stern, sassy, stern.
The guy who played Agent Smith / Elrond. Yes, he does have the same, but Elrond has a squarer face except for young Elrond, who.
Wait, the guy who played Agent Smith.
Yes.
You
Who's
mean
in the
guy who played Agent
Elrond.
Smith? You mean this guy? I didn't know he played Elrond. Oh, the other guy who played Agent Smith, of course. Not the guy who was in Hamilton. I see.
Friends, we had so much fun with you tonight. Join us next week.
Yeah, that was Tom Hanks as Agent Smith. Join us next week for horror trivia.
Yes, Tom Hanks as Agent Smith. Join us next week for horror
trivia because Halloween Ends comes out next week. And don't you worry.
Don't you worry, friends.
We'll be seeing you because we have your coordinates.
Yeah!
We did destroy the Earth, but fine, here's another one. I'm never going to say no. Tonight, and I'll just do one. And with that...
Yay. More destruction, more death.
More death.
Did you miss
destruction. You did miss it earlier.
Mike, you missed it.
You missed it.
Fluval.